10 YouTubers who were permanently banned and why. I'm gonna play a little game. I want to see how many of these YouTubers I know, and if they're actually YouTubers. I bet half of them aren't even YouTubers. I bet they just had YouTube channels and are doing content elsewhere, and they didn't really care, so they got banned. Let's see. I guarantee Alex Jones is on this list, and that's the only person I know of that got banned from YouTube, just right off the top of my head. That would be on this list. I know plenty who got banned from YouTube that aren't going to be on this list. So let's check it out.
We're going to list these 10 permanently banned channels, from smallest to largest, explaining what they did, beginning with the most unlikable channel in YouTube history called It's Owen. You might recognize the channel from his notoriously terrible intros.
I don't think I know It's Owen. Who is It's Owen?
Like this video and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your ear whilst you're asleep tonight.
Always placed after shame.
I recognize that voice. I think I saw some of that garbage content sometime back in the day. Probably on somebody else's channel, probably like a reaction channel or a commentary such as this one, just in past. I've seen probably multiple tens of thousands of videos at this point in my life, so it's hard to keep track of everything that I've seen or channels that I've seen or heard about.
Shameless clickbait like Charlie D'Amelio is dying today. On top of this, Owen relentlessly clickbait.
That sounds like a threat. Mr. Beast Squid Game leaked. Meeting Mr. Beast, he was very rude. Yeah. Probably because he didn't like you. Twice. He's got two of them. 2 times where he met Mr. Beast. And it was probably in a group of people if he even met him. This video will make you hate Mr. Beast. I can't think of any reasons I would hate Mr. Beast, or really anybody.
Fake Mr. Beast scenarios. However, after Technoblade's passing on the 30th of June 2022, It's Owen took his scumbaggery to a point of no return. He'd upload a video titled
See,
Mr.
I've heard
Beast
of
Final
Technoblade.
Goodbye to Technoblade, with the introduction stating this.
This is Mr. Beast's final goodbye to Technoblade and their last time playing Minecraft together.
Although the video showed nothing more than Technoblade playing Minecraft and a completely fabricated Mr. Beast tweet. The video received over 800,000 views in under 24 hours, yet with a top comment reading, "The amount of disrespect this guy has is unlike anything I've ever seen before."
That's not disrespect. That's legitimately evil and profiting off of it.
Complete and utter shame. He was about to face some serious backlash.
Just awful garbage. I have more respect for
If Charlie talked about it, then I definitely saw it, because I think probably for the past 6 years, I've seen almost every video that he's put up.
shit stains in a gas station urinal than I do for Owen.
YouTubers clickbaiting Technoblade's death for views has made me lose all faith in humanity. It's just so messed up.
I'm never gonna talk about a YouTuber's death or any other celebrity unless they had like a special place in my heart. Other than that, then I have no say in anybody else's death.
Which is followed by another tweet from Owen himself. At Team YouTube, my YouTube channel with 3.5 million subs just got terminated.
Yeah, I
Please
wonder
help me
why.
get it back.
Good riddance.
I'm so depressed right now, I don't know what to do. After YouTube then responded, Owen doubled down by stating, "I never received any community guideline strikes, so I didn't know what I was doing was violating the guidelines. If I received just one strike, that would have been enough for me to realize what I did was wrong. Please give me another chance. I'm so depressed right now, it's my only income." Owen then made another 2 tweets displaying how desperately he wanted his account back, although Team YouTube concluded their thread by stating, "Update, we've reviewed your account and confirmed that your channel was correctly suspended due to explicit content. Note that you will not be able to access or create any other YouTube accounts, although while..."
Big L for that guy. Big W for humanity and the internet.
Everybody was happy to witness Owen's ban, Steve Will Do It's termination was a bit more controversial. Steve had always been on YouTube's radar for his unconventional style of content, eating challenges, prank videos, and beginning in
Didn't he get fat? Isn't that a thing that happened? Like he was fit and got fat?
2021 sponsored gambling uploads, for which he was being paid more than $1
I
million
remember
a
this.
month.
I
It's therefore
remember
no
this.
surprise that Steve lent into this type of content, even picking up a sponsorship from Stake, until he made one simple error undoing everything that he'd worked for. YouTube has an extremely strange rule where you're allowed to say the name of any gambling website, but you can't show the URL of the website with the .com included. Well, in June 2022, Steve uploaded a gambling video like any other, although the URL had been left in as his editor forgot to blur it. Despite Steve having no strikes on any of his channels, YouTube made the choice to permanently delete all of them.
I'm allowed to say I'm playing the website, but they would go to deleting my entire main channel because on my second channel, it wasn't fully blurred.
After which Steve said this.
They called me.
Yeah, I'm just not even going to get into any of that. Why would you? It's like anything. Okay, gambling is a sin. So I'm not going to be getting into anything like that on my channels. I doubt I'm going to get banned for anything except for things that I say.
The day of deletion, and it was a
And of
girl.
course he'd be
She
wearing a
seemed
Rumble
really
hat.
stoked I was getting deleted, and I was like,
Yeah,
she
that's
seemed
because
happy, and I was with me and my editor, and we're like, bro, like, she's happy.
As a result, the Nelk boys were warned about filming with him,
They basically said, like, your channel's going to be deleted if Steve's in your videos.
which might be harsher treatment than that given to Leafy. Between 2013 and 2016, Leafy built a reputation for uploading edgy
See, I know Leafy. He was in a lot of the sphere that I watched in YouTube around the time he got banned. And I was hate watching Keemstar at that time. I got out of that phase. Now I just hear about people talk about Keemstar, usually on PKA. It's a good podcast. If you haven't seen it, I recommend looking it up.
content, which flowed well with YouTube's zeitgeist at the time. However, between 2017 and 2020, Leafy went on hiatus before returning with a pretty
A better version of Leafy is let me look it up real quick.
We're gonna list these 10 permanently banned
Right here. If you liked Leafy, Luna is just like Leafy, but he only talks about himself and like stories of his life. I like this guy. I haven't listened or watched any of his videos in a very long time, but I'm sure they're probably about the same.
controversial approach. He'd upload a video titled Content Nuke Pokimane, in which he'd offer pretty reasonable criticism.
80% of Pokimane streams is just her watching videos, adding actually nothing to what she's watching whatsoever.
However, he'd then go on to upload 12 different videos, clickbaiting Pokimane in the title and thumbnail, while talking about unrelated topics in the video itself, such as finance and investing.
Of his last 15 videos, 12 of them were on Pokimane. Having 12 videos all insulting Pokimane in the title and thumbnail, that's viewed as harassment by YouTube.
Is it? Didn't Jax Films do this and like everybody got behind him? Except for me. I didn't. I thought they were both incredibly stupid, and why would he waste his time? Oh, I know why he would waste his time doing Pokimane content. Because it was easy. It was an easy content farm. You can just keep doing that and people will keep watching it and he'll keep making money.
Despite having no prior strikes on his channel, Leafy woke up to a permanent ban for creating content designed to harass, bully, or threaten. He'd take to Twitter stating, "Morning at Team YouTube, my channel was suspended yesterday. Curious if there's anything I could do to get it reinstated, or if there's any statement on this you could give on this." However, despite his tweet, Leafy seemed pretty unconcerned about having his channel deleted.
If I am gonna be banned, like, so be it. The website is shit. What else is there like, there's nothing else needed to be said.
Pokimane took to Twitter stating, "I know I'm gonna get asked this, so I'd like to clarify I had nothing to do with Leafy's ban," before adding, "Don't want my silence to leave room for assumptions." Leafy's ban was bound to happen eventually. However, someone whose termination was a little more surprising
I didn't know this guy was banned. I see him on other social media all the time. He doesn't seem like he would be somebody who would get banned. This one's gonna be weird, I bet.
Was that of Kabi Lami. He gained 100 million TikTok followers in less than 5 months, and with YouTube launching their own Shorts program, Kabi started posting across the two platforms. His notoriously funny
Yeah, you
skits
can't do
exploded
that. I bet he was uploading the exact same content on both platforms, but it was his TikTok content going on YouTube. They banned him because it had the TikTok symbol in it.
YouTube as they had on TikTok, giving him over 800 million views and 2 million subscribers during his very first month on the platform. This was then followed by another 800 million views in the next month, and after only 4 months of uploading to YouTube, Kabi Lami had racked up 2.4 billion views and 5.2 million subscribers. He was then banned permanently. Why? Well, you see, this wasn't actually Kabi Lami. It was an impersonator who was simply reposting his content to YouTube. He'd gained 2.4 billion views before YouTube ever realized.
Dude, okay. Kind of a G move, gotta say. Did he even face any lawsuits? If he didn't, he made way with some money.
And this wasn't the only account doing it. Only 5 days beforehand, YouTube had banned another Kabi Lami impersonator with 4.84 million subscribers, after which YouTube found a third impersonator who'd gained over 100 million views in a matter of days before they were also banned. As a result, Kabi began uploading content to his own official channel, which remains very much active unlike JStation. His termination began with a video titled
Remember JStation? He did a lot of the 3 a.m. videos. He seemed like a piece of shit.
Rest in paradise.
Oh, yeah, that's right. His girlfriend died.
In which he'd state the following.
Last night, we lost Alexia to a drunk driver, guys. She was on the way to pick up something for our video we were making on our second channel, Dream Team. She got it, guys.
As mentioned, JStation's girlfriend had apparently
Great acting. And he deserves an Oscar for that performance.
died in a car crash, prompting him to upload another video visiting the spot where it supposedly happened.
Dude, what a piece of shit. Is this guy on any other platforms right now? If there's no way he's on YouTube, there's no way he got to come back. He's definitely banned for life. People who just disrespect the dead and use them to make money in their videos, garbage. Logan Paul, garbage. This guy, garbage.
However, only 3 days later, JStation began using his girlfriend's death to gain extra engagement.
As you guys know, my girlfriend Alexia just passed away in a tragic accident, guys. We're doing the Ouija board challenge on my dead girlfriend. Let's smash the like button right now, guys. 1 like equals 1 prayer for Alexia, guys.
Dude, did she actually die? There's no way. That's even worse than just finding some random person next to the road. If that was actually her fucking... Come on, man. Come on. That is absolutely disgusting.
To investigate if she'd even died at all.
Ah, it is fake. But either way, garbage. He deserves to be homeless.
Nobody by that name specifically has suffered any form of death, right?
As a result of the video, Alexia came forward confirming that she hadn't actually died.
Jay faked my death. I felt sick to my stomach from the minute that he posted it.
Before going on to add that the couple had since broken up.
Like the times that he was mean to me, it's just like he was so mean and I just don't know why.
Despite having posted years worth of unsavory content, it seemed faking his girlfriend's death was a step too far, as YouTube would permanently delete JStation's channel on the 12th of March 2021. JStation responded by stating, "I didn't even do anything wrong, and I made videos all year getting no controversy. However, when these delusions failed to bring back his channel, he concluded, I'm going to sue them. Crazy. Anyways, I'm done. Nothing I can do now," which is the same conclusion drawn by 7 Supergirls. The channel began in 2000.
I've never heard of this one.
2008 and featured 7 girls for the 7 days of the week that upload everything from skits to day in the lives, amassing over 5.6 billion views.
That concept just sounds like it's gonna go bad. That just sounds like a disgusting concept made by some gross old man. A different girl every day of the week.
Views by 2018, when the channel took a pretty dark turn. The channel was owned by a 55-year-old named Ian Rylett, who on the 17th of August 2018 was accused of acting inappropriately with one of the 7 Supergirls. Roughly 7 months later, Ian pleaded guilty to the incident and wasn't only sentenced to 3 months in prison, but was also legally banned from working on YouTube. As a result, 7 Supergirls was terminated on the 12th of March 2019, at the time being the most subscribed channel ever to receive a permanent ban. That would be until 9 months later.
Just don't, if you're old, don't make content with young girls. I mean, that's just like, don't do it. If you've got some other people that are involved in it with you that are trustworthy, yeah, maybe. No, just don't. Just don't get kids involved with a YouTube channel. If it's through like a legitimate company, it's a little bit different, but like a single person who runs a YouTube channel by himself, that's just calling for bad. That's just calling for bad.
When YouTube's scummiest copycat was banned for stealing content. The Indonesian channel named Kalon Sarjana had gained over 13 million subscribers by employing a highly unethical strategy that essentially find already successful videos spoken in English before copying the thumbnail in its entirety, adding their own watermark, and uploading it to Indonesian YouTube, where the original creator had no way of finding it. However, all of this changed in November 2019, when British YouTuber JT posted his own upload titled "YouTuber with 12 million subs steals my video."
This channel had the audacity to steal my thumbnail, put an emoji on it, and then put their watermark on it. They put their watermark on my thumbnail and claimed it as theirs. This YouTuber has stolen my thumbnail, stolen all the information from my video. They literally watched my video and took everything. They took the screenshots, they gave me no credit for my own DMs. This guy has literally just ripped me off completely, okay?
JT then highlighted another crazy fact.
This guy is the biggest YouTuber in Indonesia, and he's stealing my stuff. He steals from people so.
How do you become the biggest influencer in a country and none of the content is yours? And how did YouTube not notice this? How did nobody notice this for that long? And I guarantee they didn't fix this problem. There are so many people getting their content stolen. And I, for one, honestly, the kind of content that I make, I don't really care, because, you know, you can see me through most of it. And to replace my content, you would have to put yourself here. And that would basically be turning it into new content, in my opinion. So there's just no point, unless you just want to straight up just rip me off and just pretend to be me. And I don't know, do you, man? I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to get my face out there.
Much, okay, that he's got in his description, "For copyright matters, please contact us at this email." He did this because he knows he's stealing content.
Leading the Indonesian media to talk about Kalon's unethical practices. A YouTube account from an Indonesian with more than 12 million subscribers has been accused of stealing other people's content, with the article attaching a side-by-side comparison of some of the videos they'd stolen. Having been exposed by his own country, Kalon wrote an apology on Twitter translating to, "We from the entire extended family of Kalon Sarjana apologize to the YouTube channel JT for using ideas, thumbnails, and video prototyping without permission," before posting a second tweet reading, "Thank you for all your corrections. Hopefully the things that have happened will truly become a lesson for us to not make any mistake in the future. However, it was already too late." JT and 2 other YouTubers who had their videos stolen chose to simultaneously copyright strike Kalon Sarjana, terminating the channel on the grounds of multiple third-party claims of copyright infringement regarding material the user posted.
That's all it takes is 2 people claiming at the same time to take your channel down? I don't think so. They had to like actually have grounds in the automation, or somebody who was a real person saw it and was like, no, this dude's straight up ripping them off. Because, like, if that's all it takes, they need to fix that.
He was a fraud, he deserved it. You steal content, you pay the price. That's just how it is.
Although Indonesia wasn't the only country to lose their most subscribed channel, as Turkey's biggest was also banned at around the same time. The channel began with 2 kids and their father Muhammad, focusing on children's content before they'd find themselves involved in Elsagate. Elsagate was the nickname for a 2016 genre of
See, yeah, I don't remember this part of YouTube. I remember people talking about Elsagate, but I was kind of off YouTube at this point. I think I was mostly just watching anime. I was staying away from YouTube.
content where YouTubers took kid-friendly characters like Spider-Man and Elsa and mixed them with very unsavory themes.
Inappropriate videos have infiltrated YouTube Kids, often showing popular children's characters in violent and even sexual scenarios.
The motive behind the videos was pretty damn obvious.
Here's one from 1 month ago, 117 million views.
Although with so many people watching, parents
And I miss when Ethan and his wife made H3 videos, or H3. I miss that. It was a long time ago. Ethan's been in the news a lot recently for being kind of dumb, but being smarter than everybody that he employs.
began to talk about it.
There is a terrifying new trend in middle schoolers that I need to tell you about.
Prompting advertisers to pull their ads from the site. We are shocked and appalled to see that our adverts have appeared alongside such exploitative and inappropriate content, said a Mars spokesperson in a statement. We've taken the decision to immediately suspend all our online advertising on YouTube and Google globally, therefore forcing YouTube to take a stance against these sketchy videos. Only 4 days after Mars and Adidas pulled their ads, YouTube removed over 150,000 Elsagate videos, turned off comments on more than 625,000 videos, and terminated more than 270 accounts, one of which being Turkey's biggest channel with over 15 million subs. Although no termination is stranger than that of Manoj Parahar. The channel was included amongst hundreds.
Yeah, we're getting into the other countries. I don't know very much about outside the United States. Maybe he should have titled this "Permanently Banned Around the World," and then had another one that's just the United States, because I don't know any of these people. I only speak English and a little bit of Spanish, and sometimes I can go for some Japanese.
Of banned multi-million subscriber Indian Shorts channels who all employed the exact same strategy. They'd find Western videos that had been successful in English, cut them down into shorts and provide a Hindi voiceover, essentially re-uploading other people's content, with their language being the only difference. In an article discussing these channels, one owner stated, "I would pick any video and do a voiceover. I realized that if we do voiceovers in a short story, then we're bound to get views, so I just stuck to that," although this wasn't the end of the article. Over the past few months, he claims 8 such fact channels have been banned. The rate at which YouTube grew their channels, it's also taking them away at the same rate. Many of these fact channels add voiceovers to content belonging to other creators, and that it's important for creators to only upload videos that they have made or are authorized to use. The biggest of these channels, Manoj Parahar, was able to gain 20 million subscribers in just over a year before
That's a
YouTube
whole
also
lot of
smashed
subscribers.
it with the ban hammer. However, even then, Super JoJo Nursery Rhymes.
So that one was just nothing. It was just a really big channel that nobody really knew about or cared about, that just hit the algorithm so hard.
Was banned with even more. Super JoJo caught copying Cocomelon. This Reddit post referenced a Cartoon Brew article reading, "Super JoJo shamelessly free rides on Cocomelon's success by closely copying and exploiting every possible element of the Cocomelon channel, sometimes even frame by frame," which was displayed in the previously mentioned Reddit post, where user Billy Disney showed just how badly the copying really was. As a result, in August 2021, Cocomelon launched a lawsuit against Super JoJo, claiming
Honestly, both of them are garbage, and you should not be letting children watch those, because it rots their brains worse than anything else. You would rather your children be watching Elsagate than Cocomelon, I guarantee.
that the defendant has built its Super JoJo YouTube business by blatantly copying CoComelon. 1 month after this, a new article was published reading, YouTube terminates CoComelon rival Super JoJo channel with 22 million subscribers, citing that they had received multiple third-party claims of copyright infringement. Super JoJo's ban lasted for 2 months before the channel was then restored. However, this wasn't the end of the story. The channel's growth took a nosedive following their return to YouTube, and in July 2023, a jury has decided that Baby Bus committed copyright infringement with its animated series Super JoJo, and as a result they were ordered to pay CoComelon $23.5 million. In that very same month, Super JoJo wiped their channel clean, deleting everything down to their profile picture, so while the channel is still technically active, Super JoJo could easily be considered the largest YouTube channel that's permanently banned.
Well, they kind of tricked me with that thumbnail. I thought for sure Alex Jones would have been on there, but I guess he probably would have had like 1.2 million subscribers or something, maybe 4 million. Sounds right. When he got banned. But this went for the worldwide YouTubers, and I wasn't even thinking worldwide. I don't ever watch anything outside this country, so kind of left my mind that YouTube is accessible in other countries. Obviously, I knew that it is. I can see that I have some people watching in the UK. Pretty good video. I like SunnyV2. And hey, the Discord is still open. You know, if you want that link, I have some people in there now. Just comment.